Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back for all of those of you returning subscribers. My name is Carleen Dyer and on my channel I like to talk about things such as health and beauty. And if you've been following me for the past couple of weeks, then you will know that I've started a fitness journey for 2021 and my goal is to get those abs, that six-pack or that 11 shape that I so crave. And on today's video, I wanted to talk about how I figured out how much calories I should be eating in order to lose fat and gain muscle mass. So if you're curious and interested, then stay tuned. So basically, on this journey, I have learned so much about fitness and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to continue to learn more and more about fitness. Some of the things that I've learned recently are things like BMR and TDEE. BMR is your basal metabolic rate and the TDEE is the total daily energy expenditure. So what do those two things mean to us when it comes to calories? Well, basically the BMR is the amount of calories that you need in order for you to just be static, I suppose, in order for you to just have everything functioning, your heart beating, your lungs working, and everything that works in the background that we don't think about when it comes to our health. All that demands calories, it demands energy. And if you were to lie down in bed all day, then the BMR is the amount of calories that you would need just to sustain your life in layman's terms. And the TDEE is the amount of calories you will burn if you're active, if you're moving about, if you're chasing around your kids, if you're going to work, if you're combing your hair, brushing your teeth, so on and so forth. All of those other activities that we do, while those calories would fall into the TDEE. And so it varies depending on your height, your weight, and the amount of activities that you do. If you're not really moving much, if you have a desk job and you're not very active, then your TDEE would be lower than the one of somebody who is an athlete. There are various websites on the internet that you can just Google and you will find yourself a BMR and TDEE calculator. I will post a link under the description here in order for you to just go figure it out for yourself. I got it from Michelle Roots Fitness. This is the one that she used. So I figured let me follow her link. She is a fitness expert. And so not only that, I did go on the website and I plugged in my numbers to figure out what my BMR is. But one thing you will find that depending on where you're clicking, you will not get the exact same number. It varies. They don't use the same exact formula to calculate the BMR. So it will just simply give you a ballpark idea of where your BMR should be. I went a step a little further because I wanted to know my body composition. I went and purchased myself a Renfro scale body composition in order for me to know what exactly is my weight composed of, because weight in and of itself doesn't give me how much body fat, total body fat composition I have. It won't tell me how much water I have and so on and so forth. So that particular scale gives you 13 different readings. And so I was able to see how much body fat I have. Since my goal is to go down to 20%, then I see that I have a good 7% body fat to remove. And so in order for me to remove all this fat and gain muscle mass, I also have to figure out how much calories I should be eating in a day. So last year I had hired a fitness coach, and she had gone on the MyFitnessPal app, and through the app we had figured out that I should be eating something over 1,300 calories per day. Now BMR is something that I learned about just this year, and so with the BMR calculator that I have on my scale, I find that I am a little over 1400 calories a day just for the BMR, and it is not recommended to be eating calories lower than your BMR. I've seen left, right, and center a lot of diets, they suggest people to eat 1200 calories. Well, just based on the BMR, I don't know how petite you have to be in order for you to be eating 1200 calories a day. So I would say definitely check with your physician, check with professionals, experts in fitness to make sure that you're eating enough to sustain yourself, and also eating enough to be healthy, because how long can you stay on a diet when you are eating below your BMR? And so with that, I wanted to take a little time and talk about the health problems that are related to eating calories under the BMR. So eating under your BMR can have negative effects on your health. The first one is it's going to slow down your metabolism. If you're on a weight loss journey, you're looking for every way possible to boost your metabolism, because with a boost metabolism, you will burn more calories and get to your goal faster. Eating under the BMR, what the body will do is that it will go into survival mechanism, and it will slow your metabolism down, and it will reduce your ability to burn fat by a good 23%. So it is completely counterproductive to be eating under your BMR if you're looking to lose weight long term. Not only that, this problem, this slowed metabolism, can continue to persist long after you're off that severe calorie deficit diet. And the reason why it will continue to persist over time is because during that time you have lost muscle mass, and with muscle mass loss, then of course burning calories is going to be more difficult. The second type of problems that you can encounter when you're eating under your BMR is obviously feeling fatigued. And not only that, with so little calories, you're probably not getting enough nutrients from food. You're not absorbing the amount of nutrients you should be getting. So if you're not eating enough protein, that will lead to muscle mass loss. If you're not eating enough calcium, you will reduce bone strength. If you're not getting enough B8 or B1 vitamins in your diet, it will lead to things such as scaly skin. You will have, you may suffer from hair loss, and also you may have like just muscle weakness. If you don't get enough vitamin A in your diet, it may have an impact on your immune system, and we are in a pandemic. This is not the time to be weakening our immune system. We have to do everything to stay stronger. And of course, not having enough vitamin A in our diets will and may affect our eyes. Not eating enough magnesium in your diet may lead to muscle cramps and heart problems. One that you may not have thought of, but eating under your BMR will lead to fertility problems. So for ovulation to occur, an increase in estrogen and LH hormones are needed. And studies have shown that the LH hormone is related in part by the amount of calories available in your diet. So basically, if you're not eating enough calories, you are affecting that LH hormone, causing fertility problems in the long run. The reproductive function is suppressed in women who eat 22 to 42% calories less than they need to maintain their body weight. So lower estrogen level may have bone and also heart health lasting effects. So basically, if we want sustainable results, we have to take our time with the weight loss. Whatever fitness or diet that we embark on, we have to make sure that we're eating enough calories to stay healthy. And in my case, with my Renfro scale, it calculated it for me, and it showed me that I needed to be eating somewhere around 1400 calories, a little over that, just to be at my BMR. And for my TDEE, I followed the link and it calculated it for me that I should be eating 2,400 calories because I did put in that I work out somewhere anywhere between 4 to 5 times a week, and sometimes it's even more, but I was like being cautious with the link, so I just put 4 to 5 times. But I know sometimes I work 6 days a week, and sometimes when it comes to my abs, because I'm so focused on the abs, that I may do 10 minutes every day just for the abs. So I'm moving a lot in order to get to my goal. All right, so with the TDEE figured out, in order to be at a calorie deficit, I simply need to remove 500 calories from that daily in order to make sure that I'm losing weight, but in a safe manner, and that I'm eating enough calories to sustain my workout. And so last year when I was talking to my fitness coach, we had figured out from the my Fitness Pal app, that the macros should be broken down to 50% carbs, 20% protein, and 30% fat. Now, with all the research and the reading that I've been doing, I realized that eating more protein actually helps the body burn more calories. So I decided to push that protein macro part to 25. And I've also pushed up the carbs to 55% because the carbs, they fuel your workout. And the proteins, they help you build muscle. So those things are important. And I pushed down the fat content to 20%. I don't know if those macros are the right way to go. If you are an expert or know a little bit more about the topic, please leave me a comment down below to let me know if I'm on the right track when it comes to the macros that I've come up by myself. So in order for me to figure out how much protein or carbs I should be eating a day, I found on this website, the article said that we should be eating anywhere from 1.6 to 2.2 grams of proteins per kilograms of weight. And for the carbs, it would be somewhere between 4 and 7 grams of carbs per kilograms of weight per day in order for us to see weight loss and muscle gain. So this is how I figured out that I should probably be putting my carbs at 55% and my proteins at 25% in order to meet that criteria. Obviously the 1.6 is for most people, and 2.2 is more for athletes. So I started at 1.6 and times that by kilograms of weight, and then figured out how much I should be eating. So guys, be careful about any diet that will be asking you to eat 1,200 calories per day. Go and check it out for yourself. Figure out your BMR and your TDEE just to make sure that you're eating enough food to be healthy. Now, with removing 500 calories per day, I've noticed that I may feel just a little hungry at times, but I'm not starving, which is key in a weight loss journey, because if you're starving, then you're not going to stay on this diet long term, and it's going to be just a hellish ordeal to be on this fitness journey. And I want my journey to be pleasant. So I hope all of this information was useful and it can help you figure out how much calories you should be eating in order for you to lose weight and gain muscle mass, if this is what you wish. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing by hitting the red button down below and support my channel. And while you're at it, please hit the notification bell in order for you to be notified every time I upload new content here. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends and family, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who can benefit from knowing a little bit more about what BMR is and TDEE is. So I'm going to thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one, and remember, be beautiful and be healthy while at it.